Angie Hickman and Spoken Realms present Love Stories by Mary Roberts Rinehart. Narrated by Angie Hickman. Production note: this book was written in a different time. The vocabulary chosen then is often not the vocabulary we would choose today. Sometimes words are chosen innocently, their future connotations unknown to the author. Sometimes words are chosen quite deliberately, to show the ignorance or prejudice of certain characters. Please judge those parts of these stories by their own time, rather than ours. 22. 1. The probationer's name was really Nella Jane Brown, but she was entered in the training school as N. Jane Brown. However, she meant when she was accepted to be plain Jane Brown. Not, of course, that she could ever be really plain. People on the outside of hospitals have a curious theory about nurses, especially if they are under 20. They believe that they have been disappointed in love. They never think that they may intend to study medicine later on, or that they may think nursing is a good and honorable career, or that they may really like to care for the sick. The man in this story had the theory very hard. When he opened his eyes after the wall of the warehouse dropped, N. Jane Brown was sitting beside him. She had been practicing counting pulses on him, and her eyes were slightly upturned and very earnest. There was a strong odor of burnt rags in the air, and the man sniffed. Then he put a hand to his upper lip, the right hand. She was holding his left. "Did I lose anything besides this?" he inquired. His little mustache was almost entirely gone. A gust of fire had accompanied the wall. "Your eyebrows," said Jane. The man, he was as young for a man as Jane Brown was for a nurse. The man lay quite still for a moment. Then, "I'm sorry to undeceive you," he said, "but my right leg is off." He said it lightly because that is the way he took things, but he had a strange singing in his ears. "I'm afraid it's broken, but you still have it." She smiled. She had a very friendly smile. "Have you any pain anywhere?" He was terribly afraid she would go away and leave him, so although he was quite comfortable, owing to a hypodermic he had had, he groaned slightly. He was, at that time, not particularly interested in Jane Brown.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?